is actually my second time coming to Teachers' Day. My reasons in coming both years have always been to get more information out to my students and find things that are relevant, especially to elementary age students, because this is where, you know, the seeds of discovery are born.
We came to AirVenture because my husband loves airplanes. He's a home builder and he's on his way to getting his private pilot's license. And I've been wanting to come to the Build a Plane program for a couple years now, and this is the first year I've been able to get in and actually see what's going on.
I am a teacher, a project lead the way in Charlotte, North Carolina, teaching high school. And I'm also a pilot, and I'm always looking for ways of introducing aviation to my children anyway. They love hearing stories from their teachers, and aviation is a passion of mine, and you can't teach in a classroom and have this passion in you and not expose children to your interests.
15 years ago I worked at EAA in a concession stand and didn't really know much about airplanes at all, and became interested and have done some teacher days here at EAA in the past, and so I was able to come this year. It worked out on my schedule.
I teach a class, Intro to Aviation. If you Google the phrase Pilot's Lounge 118, you'll read more about my class. I've taught it every summer for the last 10 years. I've never been to Teacher Day at Oshkosh because I didn't think that I needed it. I've already been teaching aviation for a while to middle school kids, and I teach Microsoft Flight Simulator to middle school kids. So I didn't think I needed it, but I thought I would give it a try, and I'm sure glad I did. I learned a lot about what's going on out there in the world of aviation education, what other teachers are doing. I was somewhat humbled. There are some good aviation educators out there. There's some great programs out there. I'm learning a lot today.
Welcome to the Aero News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource. Real-time 24/7 online audio and video programming, where aviation has been getting updated for over a decade. Distributing over 11,000 stories, features, audio and video programs every year. Only ANN covers aviation and aerospace with this much depth, insight, and expertise. Check us out on the web at aero-news.net.
Our town actually has a small airstrip in the middle of town, so the kids see it a lot, but we don't incorporate aviation right now. I got a lot of good ideas from this program, so I'm looking forward to expanding how we use aviation in the classroom.
We have a 6-week flight unit that we do through the Einstein project, and we receive the kit through Einstein, and it has the balsa wood gliders in it and lots of activities, but we always want to bring more in than just what the kit provides, so it's a little more substantial, and so that the children get to take some of it home and actually play and discover more on their own.
Aviation is so full of engineering principles, math principles, and science principles that you can enrich your programs with that.
To an extent in earth science, when I hit the meteorology weather unit, yes. Not in depth though. I'm becoming more and more familiar with activities to use, and a lot today have been offered.
So I think one thing that the aviation industry could do is events like this and support teachers and realize that teachers are going to be part of the solution. The teachers are not the problem, they're going to be part of the solution. Also, I think the aviation industry has to do, as an event like this, reach out to non-pilot teachers. I'm a private pilot, I have 500 hours, I own a hangar, I own a couple of airplanes, but not all teachers are like that, the vast majority aren't. So we really have to preach aviation to the non-aviating teachers and say, look, this is a great way to get kids involved. Not only that, but there's a great need for pilots. And professional pilots, yes, but also the general aviation weekend pilot. We need a strong base of recreational flyers who are willing to participate in aviation on the weekends, designers of aircraft, mechanics, and so on and so forth. One thing I would like to see is more grants that I could apply for competitively, and see if I could produce a project and show the results here at Oshkosh, or show this to manufacturers and say, here's the benefit of what we do in the classroom.
The DFC-90 all-digital attitude-based autopilot delivers significant performance and safety improvements over previous generation systems. Its innovative flight envelope protection guards against autopilot-induced stalls, and the straight and level mode provides one-button recovery from unusual attitudes for an added measure of safety. Immensely popular within the cirrus community, the DFC-90 is now being made available for a growing list of aircraft including Piper Matrix and Mirage, Cessna 182s, and Beech Bonanzas and Barons. Fly with confidence. Fly with DFC 90.
You know, there's not a lot for elementary. There's more middle school and high school, and there's not a lot that is geared down to the elementary age children. We also have a hard time getting some of the Young Eagles flights coordinated because the educational outreach branches through West Bend. And we have an airport literally 2 miles from our elementary school, and we haven't been able to coordinate Young Eagles flights. We're trying, though. We're trying.
For my first robotics team, we get a lot of support from Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, aircraft manufacturers, Scaled Composites. They not only donate us money to support our team, but they also have mentors who come and work with my students. So we get support from them in that respect, but also just supporting the general community of teaching and helping teachers understand that they're there to enhance education and they're interested in what we're doing, you know, becoming more vocal with the teachers, I guess. We know that the AIAA offers a $500 scholarship for teachers to bring in some innovative teaching methods into their classroom, but maybe offering things on their websites with lesson plans or ways to incorporate their aviation into the classroom, or even even a $200 scholarship to a teacher will help them get rocketry kits or a straw rocket kit that they can use in their class and help kids learn about aviation.
Continue to offer the capacities for them to come into the classroom and show the students different activities, and also offer the ability for us to tour their facilities and get the kids out of the classroom to them to make future aviators, which is what they are asking for. So,
most people who are interested in aviation have a prior interest, even before education, is that we are always looking for these ways ourselves. The industry is awareness, I guess. Education, to be really effective in the classroom, requires a lot more resources than most people realize. And in this economy with our diminishing resources, teachers losing their jobs, classrooms becoming more crowded and more dense, we're really looking to the business community to step in there and to help us. It's on us too as teachers to really try to reach out to the business community, but if you're in the business community or in an industry and teachers approach you, you know, it's critically important that you make yourselves available and to be there for them. It's like the thing that I learned here is that in Korea, South Korea, teachers are nation builders. That really struck me as just an inspiring way of looking at our nation's teachers. We're here to build a nation. We're not just, you know, disposable or here to do a job. We're actually affecting children's lives and the life of our country.